both terrifying and exhilarating. Quaim suggested that she try performing in the bigger cities, where there were more people who appreciated good music. Abena was skeptical, but desperate for a way out of her misery. She agreed. So together they set off down the dusty road leading away from the village and towards the bright lights of the big city. When they arrived, Quaim helped Abena find an agent who booked her into small venues around town. Her first performances were nerve-wracking. The bright lights, the unfamiliar faces in the audience, the pressure of living up to her own expectations, it was all overwhelming. But as soon as she started to sing, everything else faded away. She poured her heart and soul into every note, pouring out her pain, her anger, her sadness, and yes, even her hope. To her surprise, the audiences loved it. They connected with her raw emotionality. They saw their own pain reflected back at them through her music, and they found solace in knowing that they weren't alone. As word of mouth spread about Abena's powerful performances, bigger and bigger crowds started showing up at her shows. Soon she wasn't playing small venues anymore. She was headlining at major music festivals, her face gracing the covers of glossy music magazines. But despite her growing fame, Abena remained true to herself and her music. She didn't change her style. She didn't compromise her lyrics. And most importantly, she didn't forget where she came from. She used her success to give back to her community, setting up music programs for underprivileged kids, donating money to build schools and hospitals. She became a role model for young women, proving that they could pursue their dreams no matter how difficult the odds. Meanwhile, Quaim, true to his wandering nature, eventually moved on after making sure that Abena was on her feet and able to take care of herself. He left her with a final piece of advice: never stop telling your story, Abena, he said, for it is in your story that your strength lies. And Abena never did. She continued to sing about her pain, but also about her resilience, her strength, and ultimately, her triumph. Through her music, she inspired countless others to do the same, to turn their pain into power, their scars into stars. And so the tale of Abena, the woman who turned her pain into power, became a legend, passed down through generations of storytellers, sung by bards around campfires, whispered by mothers to their children. A timeless reminder that our pain, while difficult to endure, can be a source of immense strength and inspiration if we choose to embrace it and transform it. Life is like a roller coaster. There are ups and downs, twists and turns, but it's all part of the ride.